If you are just joining us, the matters of the moment here on CRDC TV, we have been talking to Dr. Ofem Enang, or Dr. Ofem Enang. He is a professor of internal medicine and endocrinology, University of Calabar, and the only cross-Siberian who is aspiring for the office of Nigeria Medical Association National. Doctor, talking of those errors or those mistakes that you were able to learn from your first attempt in that office, which you were the campaign chairman of Professor Kweme Kweme. What is playing differently now that you are contesting for that office?
Like I said, we just probably will move on to what is going for us now. Now we have, strategic alliances, partnerships, across the country. We now also have our leader, Ekpeme. He is now, in a better space, better station. He has been guiding us. So he now too has recognized some of the problems we have. He is our leader, and he is supporting and making sure we avoid those pitfalls. But the other thing is that it's a democracy, and so we have more people involved now. So instead of just 36 state chairmen and the FCT, we now have a better inclusion. There are going to be 447 delegates. So when you have a plurality, it makes democracy trials better when there are more people. So there are more people involved now. So it wouldn't be easy, to just use one route. But more importantly, in that 14 years, I have been consistent. I have served more than 4 presidents. I have learned the rope in that time. I have made more friendships. I have learned quite a bit from several leaders, across the country. I have built networks. And in that time too, we've had more medical doctors. Now we have a lot of younger doctors who know me from that time. So let us say that what is going for us in Cross River now is consistency. We have been consistent in the leadership train, and we've had diverse experiences. We are a lot more unified now. People know us better, and that we have done everything to ensure that whatever missteps or mistakes we had in the past is gone. But more importantly, we're more unified, so there are no gaps in our leadership trajectory, and that is why you see everybody coming together to lead us there. Most of our leaders across the country have agreed that we have the experience. You cannot begin to go and begin to experiment at the level of, we've done it all, I have been in the National Officers Committee. I have served as chairman of ad hoc committees. I have been chairman of standing committee. I have worked in campaigns. I have done what any doctor would do to promote the interests and welfare of doctors. I have also defended the rights of doctors. I think that's what's most important. So the doctors themselves know that of all the people who are coming out, I best approximate what the doctors want, to face the challenges. And the biggest one is the welfare of doctors. So I think the doctors in Nigeria know that I am the man for the job.
Yes, I think I wish you that. Well, looking at pedigree, in fact, you are very qualified. But this is politics. Politics can go either way. And I want to know the level of preparation from the state of their members, and what is also the level of support from state government to be able to make it at the national level.
Well, I would just say that the support we have had from the doctors in Cross River State is unprecedented. It is actually overwhelming. Let me tell you how. As a member, I have the endorsement of the Association of Resident Doctors because I was their president and I'm a life member. So at their last annual general meeting, they gave me a resounding endorsement. So listen, that is a preparation. 2, I have the endorsement of all living past chairmen of the NMA in Cross River State. Everybody's united. I have the endorsement of the Medical and Dental Consultants Association of Nigeria at their annual general meeting. Because I am the only candidate, they said you should go for this. I have the endorsement of the State Officers Committee. I have the endorsement of the State Executive Council. I eventually, last Friday when I launched the Renaissance campaign, I had the final and most profound endorsement from the Congress. That is, all the doctors in Cross River State have said, go forth. We trust you to bring the dialogue to Cross River State. So when you talk about preparation, we are prepared in Cross River. But what is most important is that we have never been more united. Everybody is backing this bid. It is not about me. It's about Cross River State being on the map. It's about Cross River State having the qualified. It's competitive. We are not saying that anybody should hand over to us. We are saying that we have the best person, the right man for the job. You understand? I have the credentials. I have everything it takes to lead doctors. But more importantly, I have the passion at heart to be able to do that which is right for the greater majority of doctors. Now, as the state government, I cannot tell you how much supportive, we've had. Support in the sense of, oh, look, carry on, we are well with you. But let us put something else. There is no support bigger than the support that the governor of the state, Apostle Dr. Prince Basio II has given. The fact that he is the man who has made the most significant and profound reforms. He just did something that I want to just tell His Excellency. Thank you very much. One of the things I fought for 14 years ago was the welfare of doctors in Cross River State. The governor of the state, the current governor, the Sweet Prince, has just taken it to a stratospheric level. I don't think any support is bigger than that. He has just shown us that we are important. And so what do we give back? We too, when we get to the place, when discussions are made at the national level, we will project the interests of Cross River State. So I would say thank you to Cross River for that which he has done. The state government has done so much for the state doctors. And that is all we're looking for. So I think that is how much I can say. For me, that is enough. Okay, that is all we want, from the state government. Other than that, it is a pride for Cross River in the time of sweetness to have a sweet governor having a sweet president. That is a match.
NMP.
A sweet governor having a sweet president.
You can say that again. Please.
No, that would be wonderful.
Before we run up, there are many who are also curious to know what may have intrigued you to vie for that big office, because that's the highest office of that association. And if by God's grace, because we can't do all of this without the approval of God, if by God's grace you win that seat, what will you be doing differently from your predecessor, or from your previous president? Knowing they are coming from the background that the health sector has been faced with a whole lot of setback challenges, and we've seen, in fact, one was saying to me the other time that the ratio of doctors to patients now is 1 to 500 or 1 doctor to 5,000 patients. So to address the issue of the Jackpot syndrome and all of that. So what will you be doing first? What intrigued you to that office? What will you be doing differently, coming from their background that this sector you coming to lead has these numerous challenges that need urgent attention?
Yeah, because I thank you very much. Our program of activities is, all encompassing, and it is in our manifesto. It is known as the Renaissance Agenda. It's a 5-point agenda. Top on the list is the welfare of doctors. Welfare of doctors in the sense that the people who spend the most time trying to save lives must also be taken care of. There is an aphorism that says, physician, heal thyself. So we want to restore the dignity of the doctor. We want to be in a position where we render the best service to our people. Let me tell you something. There are several reasons why. You already have a bio of me. I have all the qualifications to be outside of this country. I decided to serve Cross River State. I am here because of my people. I will continue to do everything to salvage lives in Cross River. So we'll take care of that. Then the second point is we'll try to mitigate, the effect of the migration, the Japa syndrome, improve, access to care. More Cross Riverians should be able to access care. More Nigerians. We want to also ensure that we partner, other agencies that are willing to support us. The agenda, first and foremost, will be that for the doctors, we are going to be doctor-centric. That is because that is our first mandate. But overall, we're going to help improve the healthcare delivery in the country, collaborating and working with government. We're going to attract the best, to Cross River State. Anywhere discussions about health are talked about, we will project the interests of Cross River State, and we will support this government, the government of, Prince Otu. We will give him because he has shown enormous capacity. By the way, I want to congratulate him for his recent award as Man of the Year. It only shows that people first. So while Prince, the sweet Prince, is doing people first, my own is doctor first. So we're bringing a lot more to the table, and I can assure that in my turn as president, we're going to make sure the healthcare delivery system in the country improves.
Okay, maybe because of time, I would have wanted to talk just briefly on the issue of quack doctors in our society, particularly here in the
very
state
fast
where I am.
already. No, let's just take on that.
Yes.
Another kudos goes to the government. Just recently, you are all aware that there were some native doctors who came and were brandishing things and killing our people, offering them. So immediately, the chairman of the state, the chairman of the NMA, Dr. Ezekiel Epoke, swung into action with Dr. Dan Abubakar, who is the chairman of the Committee on Anti-Quackery. The state government gave us support. Immediately, the governor ordered. It was brought to a halt. That's to tell you how swift the state and ourselves are working to protect the health of the citizens. Please, my people in Cross River, if you're ill, come to the hospital. The government is doing so much to help us. We doctors are ready to work to save our citizens. Do not patronize quacks. So already it has never been like this. It stopped immediately. They've arrested a lot of those native doctors.
Yeah, definitely.
So they shouldn't come here and deceive our people.
Definitely. I think we'll leave that for a conversation for another day. But just as we're running up, we would like you to take your last word. What will you be telling Cross Riverians, what will you be telling to the world as they prepare towards this big election?
Yes, well, all I can say is that I want Cross Riverians to put me in their thoughts and prayers, because we have the right people. There are people here proudly Cross River. That is the first thing. The pride of the state should be projected. And I want to give my governor a present to say that, look, it was in his era when he made all these reforms that Cross Riverian eventually emerged. We have failed before, and there's no shame in failing. But this time around, we think we have corrected and would win. But ultimately, what we'll say is that Ofem will be firm in terms of all that has to do with healthcare delivery in the state and the country, that we have a clear vision. In my team, the Renaissance team, our vision is clear, and that ultimately this is the right time, because it is a season of sweetness. We want to marry all together to give our people sweet healthcare. But it is doctors first.
Indeed, doctor first. This is how much we can take on the program today. Wish you all the very best and wish you all the firmness, because you really need to be firm enough to actually go with this. This is how much we can take on this program today. On behalf of the production team, I am Kerry Okwo. And God bless you, and thanks for being there.